Welcome back to the land of mystery and adventure. It's time to reopen the gates for these strange new visitors to tell a new story for all to hear. Now let the adventure begin. Chapter 12, The Real Truth. After my vision cleared, I was back in the white void of the dream zone. As I walked forward, passing all my memories and mates of statues of King Henry Roberto appeared in front of me, with a thick line of purple light between them. So you have decided to find the real truth, buried by substance, said the voice of Roberto as he came from the cloud of blue smoke. As I looked up, images of Queen Maya and King Zaraz appeared above the statues. King Henry's curse was never undone. It was only disguised by another curse that looked like a blessing, as the statues crumbled apart. But still, that is only half the truth, said Roberto, as three memories appeared in front of me. The first memory showed the time when Roberto took the snake staff from us. The second memory showed Alora discovering the multi-mind curse, while the third memory showed King Henry holding the dark remnant in his hand. Queen Myra's power was never behind the dark remnant. It was always the snake staff. As the three memories disappear, of course, Queen Myra made the dark remnants, but the two of the four legendary objects was cursed long ago, said Roberto, as images of the silver snake staff and the black encrusted mirror appeared, and the person cursed. Those two items was my biggest mistake. I tried to save him from fear and anger, but he was consumed anyway, said the voice of Valador as he came from a blue cloud. Then a giant temple appeared covered in purple and black vines. So if you want to see my biggest fan as a hero, he's past these doors, said Valador, as two giant dark oak doors swung open. Wait, Valador, Roberto, what are you two talking about? Asked in a rage of confusion as they both disappeared. Only one choice left, to go inside the decrepit temple. Once inside this enormous place, I saw a man bigger than life. He sat on a throne of black metal. He had two silver snakes wrapped around his head to form a crown. When he got up from his seat, a black encrusted mirror at the backboard of the throne was revealed. "Who are you?" I asked, to the giant man with red snake-like eyes. "You're so funny, Sai. I know a lot about you, but you know nothing about me," said the big guy as he spelled his name Snao with red light. "Snao, why did you curse those two objects?" I asked as I pulled the sword out. "Oh, I forgot you were one of Valador's champions of light. I used to be one before Valador betrayed me and moved on to another." So now, as the memory sealed, and Headmaster Valador sitting on the outside balcony with a young boy cloaked in shadow, as it said the name King Zaraz. Something new started to happen in the dream zone. I now have the ability of not only seeing memories, but hearing them too. "Oh, Zaraz, why are you up here?" said Headmaster Valador as he stood up from his chair. "Well, sir, I never want to go to school, but my parents forced me to, since they need me to grow a spine," said the young Zaraz as he felt nervous as I was on my first day of school. "Well, Zaraz, the first step to build a backbone is to make friends with your peers," said Headmaster Valador as the memory faded away. "Well, Sai, now you know ever since that wretched school was formed, it doomed so many lives." Now, as Valador appeared in front of us, Of course I failed to see the growing darkness of pride inside my school. 'cause I was lost in my own ambitions," said Valdor in an upset tone. "So, Valdor, you finally came to surrender after all these years," now in a sassy tone. "No, I will never bow down to you. I might made a lot of mistakes in my living life. But the things I did right overweighed the bad," said Valdor, as a class of purple and yellow light blinded me. Once when I opened my eyes, I noticed I was inside the inn. An inn, with Laura sitting next to me. "Oh, Laura, I know who's behind the dark remnant. It's not your mom, but it's now." As I got up from the bed, "Wait, you mean this? You mean these now? The mythological boogeyman made by the adults to scare the kids?" said the friendly innkeeper. "I saw him. Snout is trying to break out of Valdor's prison. In the dream zone," said in a serious tone. "Si, if all this is true, we have to hurry to find your friend, Snout King Zaraz, for whatever he's planning to do," said Lord, as we both walked out of the inn. Once outside the inn, I realized we were at Ulster Kingdom. Yet the kingdom was still a safe sanctuary for all sorts of mythical creatures, but something was different now. It wasn't the frost falcon that turned gold and the ominous castle in the distance. It was the reluctant king that lives inside it. King Zaraz cursed a begging maid into a rock, and mine wants her 2 boys, where one becomes his personal servant, and the second gets tossed in the desert to survive on his own. King Zaraz is just like Queen Mars now and Roberta, all lost in the darkness. After the golden frostbite flew away, I asked the old woman, "Do you know Belivo's mom?" "Oh, yes, hun. I know Malin, but we have to go to a safer spot to talk more," said the old woman, as we followed her to a witch's hut on the edge of town. "Wait, you're a witch?" said Laura in a state of confusion as we entered the house. "Yes, child. I am a witch named Taffin. I can show you your fae if you want," said the old woman as he went to a pot of green brew. "Taffin, what's all those names for? Is it a book of friends?" I asked, looking at the large open book in the corner of the room. "No, Si. That book contains resident witches and warlocks from each town," said Taffin as I closed the book. "So apothecaries are in there too?" I asked in a curious manner. "No, Si. Apothecaries only live in kingdoms, while witches and warlocks live in every town, poor or not," said Laura in a nerved tone. "Taffin, can you tell us where Malin is at?" said Laura in a rushed expression. "Her cursed form is under the king's castle in a dungeon vault," said Taffin, as both of us walked out. As we both walked out. "Wait, Si. A strange boy went to the burnt village, a place I don't know much about, even though I'm over 1,000 years old," said Taffin as me and Laura walked out of the hut. "Now we have a task to do. Meet up with Robert, break Malin's curse, unite a family, and stop King Zaraz's plan. Who knows what he's planning and what will happen next? Only time can tell." Thank you for watching. Bye. Subscribe, hit the thumbs up, bell, and buy my book over at Amazon. Bye.